రేపు పుకా రానన్నావు కదరా పుకా.
జాయిన్ అయ్యి వదిలేస్తాను.
రికార్డింగ్ లో ఉందిరా, ఎగ్జిట్ గారా.
నీకేమైతుందిరా? Who the hell are you?
Hello, hi everyone. Give me 2 minutes. We can get it started. Yeah, hello. Okay. Sampath, were you able to figure out, Sampath and Ravi, anything about that error?
Yeah, I have tried, but I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead and share the screen. Okay, fine. Let's go to the pipelines and create a new pipeline with a different template, because for ASP.NET, we had two templates, right? For ASP.NET Core. Yeah, click on new pipeline. Let this pipeline be like this only. Let's create a new pipeline and run it and see if we get the same error. Use the classic editor. Yeah, let it be web application only. Continue. Yeah, now click on search as core. Yeah, search with core. Yeah, select the first one. Yeah, apply. Okay. Yeah, select the agent pool as default. I think we have not yet got the this one, no? We have not yet got the parallel running for MS hosted. Okay. Yeah, let this be there. Just save. I think we'll also have to run the run command, right? Yeah, save it. That's okay. You can just keep it in root folder only. Yeah, can you go to your downloads and click on run.exe and then run it so that we can. Yeah, open it. Yeah, run as administrator. Okay, minimize this and let's go to the pipeline once. Okay, one second. Here also we see restore, build and everything, right? But I think we should also have one more task called as SDK version. Okay, yeah. No, it'll be under all. Go back to pipelines. It'll be created, but we did not run, no? So it'll be on all. Yeah, go to that. Click on edit first. Okay, here also we see restore, build, test, publish, right? We don't see an SDK using SDK thing, right? Click on the plus button there to add the task. Yeah. Now type in SDK. Yes, SDK. Okay. It is asking us to use the same thing only. Okay. Use the first task. Use .NET Core is there, no? Can you click on that? Can you please click on use .NET Core, that task? Yes, the first one, the very first task that you got it. When you typed in SDK, the very first task. Yeah, that one. Click on add. Yeah, drag this task to the first one. Drag it above. Yeah, above restore. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Here, in order to see the version, right, we'll have to go to the repos. Okay. So can you just open repos in the other tab?
Repos in other tab.
Other tab, yeah. Yeah, click on repos. No, stay. Okay, you have both the links open and you have the same CI, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then one, I think we can go back. Yeah. Leave. So here, click on, open the web application one folder, expand that. Yeah. Inside this, you will be seeing, yeah, web application 1.cs proj is there, no? One file called as, yes, that one, yeah. So here you will be able to see the core, but here what is happening is we are using a .NET framework only. It is not the core actually. If it is a core, right, it will give you core 3.1 or 3.0, but this is a .NET framework project only inside that core. So that is the reason I think, okay. So, okay, let's go back to our pipeline only. The newly created pipeline. Yeah, just run it. Let's see even if this template also gives us the same error. Okay, click on restore. I think maybe we have not given the project reference properly. Click on restore. What is it saying? One second. No files match the search pattern. Okay. Go back to the pipeline. Let's edit this pipeline. Yeah, click on edit pipeline. Yeah, go to the restore. Okay, see if you see path to projects, it is automatically taking, okay. But let's go to agent job 1. Click on agent job 1. Agent job 1, about the restore job task, you see that, right? Yeah, no, not this one. Go to the pipeline. I'll show you where it is defined. Not that pipeline, about that. Okay, go to that. Edit the pipeline. Wait. Now you see to your right hand side, you see there is a parameter section, right? Yeah, parameter section below. Yeah, below the default, you see parameters and you see projects to be restored and built, right? You see two links for that. Click on unlink all. So that we are not taking the default linking, what we have got from the template. We are going to define our own linkage, okay? So go to the restore task. Yeah, so here you see path to projects, right? Below. After the command restore, you see path to projects. So this one is taking */ this one. But if you want to give the exact path, can you go to the repos, which is opened in the other tab? No, not here, other tab.
Or do I need to open another tab?
Because again, this will be closed, no?
Yeah.
We have not saved our changes. So it's better if we are opening in another tab, we can copy that path, paste it here, save this and run. You can also hit control on the repos icon so that it will automatically open it in the other tab. Go there, go to Azure DevOps. Yeah, here, just give control and click. Control click. Yeah, press the control button and click on repos. Can you go to the repos now? Yeah, wait, yeah, just click on control and that's okay. Leave the page, leave the page. We can come back and take it, save it. Yeah, so here, go to the web application one. Okay, go to web application 1.cs project. Yeah, if you want to copy the path of this project, you see the master branch, right? Master, beside that, you see a folder kind of a structure and web application 1.cs project. Yes, just click on there. Yeah, now copy this. Click on there and copy the entire thing. I think it's copied, right? Right click and copy. Yes, copy it. Let's go to the pipelines. Yeah, go to that. Edit. Unlink all here first. Go to the restore one. Yeah, here you paste that. Okay, and above, before the first web application one, just put star and slash. Yes, here only path to projects itself. Go to home. Yeah, there star and then slash. Yeah, copy this whole thing, path to projects. Yeah, now same, you will have to copy it under build, test, publish also. Okay. Yeah, path to projects, copy this. Yeah, and publish also. 1 second, publish, I think it's not required. Builder configuration. Okay, let's come back. Let's see. Okay, that is fine. Now you can give save and queue. Save and queue so that we can start the build. Open that job one. Again, it is in the same restorer. Okay, let's go back to the pipelines. I think this is showing no matched file because in the core project only, in the .NET Core only, we'll have .NET Framework and .NET Core, both the projects. Okay, so that is the reason it is showing is. Yeah, go to the restore once. This is restore command only. Okay, this is a CS project. Feeds, that is okay. Feeds and authentication is okay. Just click on the I button beside path to projects. Wait. Okay, let's do one more try. Let's remove star and slash from this. And then let's click save and queue. Ideally, that should not make any difference. Yeah, save and queue. That's okay. Let's do it only for the restore. If restore runs, then we can make the same changes to other tasks. Yeah, save and queue. Okay, meanwhile, this is running. Let's go to the other pipeline which we created yesterday and let's look at the error ones. Go to the pipelines to your left-hand side here. Yeah, go to that. Go to that. Go to the error. Click on here. Not edit. Let's go to the error. 1 second. What is that? See, one second. Build solution. See program files, .NET, SDK 6.0. Okay. Package dependency. Click on that error. The first error. See program files, .NET. Yeah. Okay, can you go to this location, C program files.NET SDK 6.0 in your local machine? We'll see if any SDK is present already. Go to the folder. Yeah. Go to C. Program files. Yeah, that one. .NET. SDK. Yeah, 6.0300. 1 second. Let's go back to the error. Okay, .NET SDK 6.0. Okay, then SDKs, Microsoft.NET SDK. Yeah, here, can you go to SDKs? Yeah, .NET SDK only, no? Microsoft.NET SDK. The fourth one. Yeah, let's see the file. Yeah, Microsoft.NET.SDK. The above one. No, that is web. SDK.web, no? The above fourth one, I think. Fourth folder. Yes, that one. And inside that, go to SDK. I think it is not SDK. I think it is under the target. Go back to the error. Let's see. Yeah, targets Microsoft.package dependency solution. Okay. Targets, go to targets. Dot. One second, let's see the file name. Microsoft.package dependency resolution. Okay. Dot. Scroll down. Yeah, package dependency. Enlarge this one. Enlarge the name. Let's see the whole name. Okay, 1 second. Targets. Below that, what is the other file? Hover on it. Just hover on it. It will tell you the name. Resolution stubs.target. So the before one. Open it in Notepad++. Do you have Notepad++? Okay, this is also fine. Visual Studio is also fine. And go back to the error. Yeah, what is it saying? Where is the error is 267 of 5. Okay, so it is in the 267th line and the 5th character. This is how you will see what is the exact error is. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and sign in. Okay, one second. Go to the 267th line. It should actually give you the line count to your left hand side. Do you have Notepad++? Search if you have Notepad++. Okay, you have only Notepad, is it? Okay. Because I'm not able to see the numbering here. If the numbering is not there, no, then we won't be able to see the actual no, here I don't think we'll have any missing. One second, one second. It is standard only, no? Text editor, just click on text editor. It's the same, right? Okay, just copy this one, copy this contents and paste it in a notepad only.
So we have the lines here. So we are on the line 13, it says.
Where is it? Okay, line 13. Huh? Okay, fine. Scroll down, scroll down. I think we need to go to the line 239, right?
Okay.
Let's see once. Yeah. One second. Go back to the error. See from which line the error it is saying.
I think it's 236 or 267.
Okay, 267. Let's go back. Let's go back to the line 267.
267, fifth column.
Yeah. We are at 267. Okay, resolve package assets. Okay, it is under resolve package assets. Come down. Scroll down a little. Let's see. Okay, here it is trying to, here it is trying to take the project assets file. Okay, it is trying to search the project assets file and the project assets file is not present is what it is saying. Okay, go back to the error. See, in this target, scroll to your right, it is saying error SDK. Okay, this one asset file. Go to the right. Oh, one second. Doesn't have a target for net 6.0. So from a web application object. Okay, one second. Scroll to your left. Okay, give me a minute. I'm trying to search the error, okay? Net SDK 1005, right? Okay, it is giving me few suggestions that we can do. Let's do one thing. It is saying we can delete the object folder and then we can retry before building the project. Okay, let's go to the location. See users, downloads, work, 2S, web application 1 and all that. Can you go to the folder, open a new folder? Yeah, go to downloads here. Yeah, downloads and then yeah, work underscore work underscore, yeah, that one. Double click on it. Click on the folder. I think it was showing. Go back to the error. Azure DevOps, yeah. See users work 2, right? 2/yes. Okay. Go back to the downloads and click on the 2 folder. The file explorer where we have opened that. Yeah. 2. Yeah. Open that. Yes. Yeah. Web application 1. Yeah. Delete this object folder entirely. Okay. Now let's re-trigger the job and see. Go to the pipelines. Yeah. Go back. Run new. Run it. Okay, meanwhile, this is running. Let's go back and see what happened to the last pipeline. For CI. Yeah, the second one. It's the same, right? So I think this is because this is not using the core solution. Okay, it is using the .NET framework. So that is the reason this template will not work for us. The earlier template only should work for us. Okay, and if you are getting a question here, how do we know what particular template we will be using when we are actually working, right? So that time you can go ahead and either try out both the templates, or you can use the Google and search what will be the template and what will be the steps for .NET Core solution. Okay, .NET Core is different, .NET framework is different. So you can just search that. Let's see the other pipeline, how it is working. Let's go back. Yeah, go to the framework. It already failed. Yeah, go to that. Right. It's saying the same thing, right? It's saying the same thing. So deleting the object did not work. So let's see, let me share you this link, okay? You will also be knowing what is that I'm looking at. I'm sharing it under. Yeah, I just sent you the chat. Can you please open that? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's not restore it. Yeah, here they have given some actions, right, to resolve this error. So it is saying whenever you're using .NET SDK issues with the project.asset.json, that is what we are getting, right? So you can perform these 4 solutions. One is that we have deleted the object folder, but it is not working. What we can do is that let's not do the NuGet restore step, because I don't think we are using any NuGet packages. And then let's go ahead and try to build it. Okay. Go back to the Azure DevOps pipeline. Yeah, click on edit the pipeline. Okay, the first one is there, use NuGet and NuGet restore. Let us disable both the tasks, okay? Click on NuGet 4.4.1 and right click on it. Disable selected task. Same thing you do with NuGet restore also. Yeah, go to the build solution. Build solution task. Okay, wait. It is taking .sln. That is okay. Okay, let's do one thing. Go to the pipeline and let's do the unlink all. Yeah, go click on that. Click on that. Unlink all. Go to build solution. Now select on the 3 dots. Select that solution file. No. Select the solution file. Yes. Below that. Yes, that one. Yeah, that one. .sln is the solution file. Okay. Yeah, click on OK. And one second. MS build arguments, what it is saying is Visual Studio version is the latest. MS build arguments deploy on build is true. Web publish package is package. Its single file is true. Configurations, build package location. Deploy app path. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and check this one. Save and queue. If this gives the same error, we can remove the whole folder and give a new build and see. This is how usually you will be working when you're working in the companies. Okay, like they will just give you a requirement saying that there is a project like this in this particular repo. Take the solution, build it, and give us the complete CI is what they will say you. Okay, but whenever you are building, you might encounter number of errors. So you have to, first point of contact will be Google. Go ahead and search, get the solutions. Even after doing that, you are not getting any kind of a solution. You can go ahead and connect with the developer. Okay, because developer will be knowing about the build more because they'll be doing the build every now and then. No, you can reach out to them also. So right now you see the build solution worked. Because we had not used the NuGet packages, it was showing us the error with the project.assets.json, okay, which actually makes sense because we don't have any NuGet packages added. Even if we restore the NuGet packages, it will not be added an entry in the projects.assets.json, right? So it is telling I don't have anything in the assets.json file to restore it. So which is true. So now, right now, it just got built without the NuGet packages. But in case if you have the NuGet packages, you will have to use the other two tasks which we just disabled. Okay. So this will also tell you, even if you're using the default template, you should go ahead and check with the developer what all steps they are using. Okay, for this particular project, what we created, it doesn't need those two particular tasks. Okay, so this is how you will be going ahead and creating the pipeline and debugging the pipeline once you get the errors also. Okay, and let's click on the artifact here. I should also show you how the artifact look like, right? In the same page, you see 10th line. You see the 10th line to your right hand side? Yeah, there is one. Yeah, click on that. Click on the drop. Okay, wait. So this is how you will be seeing the output. Okay, that means once you run this project, what you will be finding it under the output folder is all these files. Okay, webapp.zip, that is your zipped version of your app, and readme.txt, command, XML, and the manifest file, everything. So the files which are usually used to deploy an app, That means right now it is only built. The app is built. But if you want to see the running version of this app, you need to deploy this app somewhere. Okay. So we have multiple options to deploy this particular app, like you can deploy the app inside a virtual machine, keeping the IaaS as your service, or you can deploy the app using the Azure app service also. Okay. So these are the different type of deployment based on the different companies. So what they'll do is that once the CI is built, the next question comes is how do you deploy it? Because right now it is only the code that has been built. Okay. But if you want to see the output, like what is the output? Yesterday, when we were running the particular application, you saw that this application opened in a local host, right? It opened in a IE and it told you hello world .NET Core web app. You remember that page, right? So that is when once you deploy, that is the page that you're going to see. Got it, right? So that page is similar like your any other website, like your Amazon or Flipkart, any other website. We also have an website which will load based on the deployment thing that we are using, deployment method. Okay. So now in order to deploy that, we need to understand about the release pipelines. Okay. Before understanding the release pipelines, we need a source. We need a source where we can go ahead and deploy this particular application into. Right. You can either download this webapp.zip in your local folder. You have an option to download it with the use of these 3 dots. Okay. You can download it and open the webapp.html also. Yeah, you can download the artifacts, open that also. You will be able to see your particular website. Okay. But what I want to do is that will be the very simplest form of seeing an website, right? So instead of that, what we can do is that, yeah, show in folder. Yeah, double click on it. Go to the content. XML is all the parameters file. Okay. Yeah, go to that file. Go to the users, downloads, work. Yes, inside that, inside the object. Oh, wait. Yeah, now you see, go back. See here, go back. See here, you see web application as a file, right? From the above, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th line, you see an application. Just, yeah, that one. That is your application or the app that got built from your particular code. Okay. So if you just double click on it. Okay. When you double click on it, it is saying this particular site is being hosted on. It is now listening on 500,001, right? Keep this application like this only. Copy the link http:// till 5000. Copy that link. Yeah. Just copy that link. Yes. Copy that link. Open it in a Chrome or IE, whatever. Open it in a browser. Let this be there. Yeah. Minimize it. Let open this in a, yeah, here only. Just open this. No, not in this one. You just have to give it in the link. Yeah. Wait. Local host. What is it? Why it is showing local.host? No. Go to the URL. URL above. Yeah. Paste the chat. Yes. Enter. Now you see that your web application loaded. So this is the page of your application, right? So it is telling you can access your application via 5000 and 5001 ports. Okay. And why it is giving you local host is because right now we have not set any publishing method other than folder. Okay, if you want to publish it to an app service, you need to have an app service that is created from the Azure cloud, and you need to publish this particular solution into app service, then see how the link will load automatically with that particular port number. Okay, so hope build pipeline is clear from the scratch. Like right now you have the full knowledge about what is a build pipeline, how do you actually go through all the steps of that pipeline, and how do you also verify the pipeline. Got it, right? Now let's go ahead and look at the release pipeline. Okay, for release pipeline, we need a service. Okay, like we need either we need a server or we need a app service, Azure app service. For that, what we'll do is that before we go into the releases, I want you to create an Azure portal. Okay, do you have, by any chance, do you have Azure portal created? No, is it?
No, I think I do not have any.
Okay, that's good. That's good. What we can do is that we can also see how to create the Azure portal. It will have certain free credits that you can make use of it within 30 days. Okay, so once we start that, we can use that within the 30 days of our training also, so that we can use the free services from Azure and use it for our Azure DevOps class also. So I want you to go ahead to Google and type in portal.azure.com. Just type in the main link only. Yeah, there. Portal.azure.com. And this one, what it will do is that it will ask for a credit card, okay, for creating the free account or free subscription. You will have to provide a card which with a credit card. I think debit card will not be used. Okay, one second. You already have logged in. Yeah, maybe later. Click on maybe later. Okay, as you already.
No, I don't know how it did.
No. You have the AD, right? You have your college AD account. You can see with which account you just logged in. It is saying you SKV 287. Yes.
Yeah, it's my college.
College one. So as you already have an AD with that, it is directly taking you inside that. In case if you want to create it personally, you can go ahead and create it using a personal either Gmail ID or Outlook ID also. But if this is also fine, what we can do is that we can start the free trial. Okay, it is telling you start with an Azure free trial, right? You can start it where it will give you $200 free credit, and it will be there for a month only. Okay, you will have all the other free services which will be valid for 12 months, but those one will not be the services which we will be using frequently. Okay, so can you hit on start? I think here also it will ask you for the credit card details. Let's see. And don't worry, when you give the credit card details here, it will not be automatically deducted for you after the next month. Okay, it has an option wherein it will ask you only and then take the credits. But anyways, from our side, let us be more cautious and delete that particular account once you have expired, once you're nearing to the expiring of the 1 month's credit. Okay, but whenever you're using or working with a company, they will only create your account in the Azure portal and you will have their subscription account. You can go ahead and create there. Whenever we are covering the Azure DevOps also, we will be walking you all through the Azure portal also, okay? Because we need at least one cloud provider to understand Azure DevOps also, and DevOps will not be complete without understanding the clouds as well. I think next it will take care of the card itself. So here is what you will have to provide your card. Anyways, it will not take credits from you. See, or no automatic charges. It is already telling you after your credit is over, we'll ask you if you want to continue with the subscription. Okay. Only they'll send an email confirmation to you. Only if you say yes, you will be charged for the next month's subscription that you will be using. Okay. Until that, the first month will be free. So you can go ahead and give your card then. Not a problem at all.
I'll just share.
You can stop the screen share also, not an issue. Once you create that, you can navigate to portal and we can connect.
I think it's done.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Can you go to the home? Okay. Yeah. So, that's okay. Those are the suggestions, the learning thing that you can go ahead. Yeah, just scroll down. So here you see under Azure services, there are many other options, right? It is like quick start center, virtual machines, app services, storage accounts, SQL database, and Cosmos DB, Kubernetes services. So these are the different kinds of services that you will be seeing under Azure. Okay. So anyways, we have an account created. Before we go ahead to actually create one of the Azure services, we'll understand what is the Azure. Okay, why we are using Azure Portal. So to understand Azure, this is like any other cloud that we have out of the market. Azure is one of the cloud services that is available, and it is also easy to use. So why are we calling it as cloud provider and cloud services is because right now, if you want to, earlier how we were doing was, whenever you wanted to have a new project that is coming in and you want to set up an environment for your project, it was all your physical machines, right? So you need to you have a server room where inside that server you need to have, you are having number of servers dedicated for each of the projects. So usually what does that mean? You will be having a machine that you will be asking your IT team to help you with. So they will install that server, they will install the CPU, they'll install the memory, they'll install the drives, everything manually only, right? So that is how we were doing it earlier. But now when the cloud provider came into picture, what happens is right now also you can do the same kind of operations, but the overhead of maintaining your infrastructure will be taken care by your cloud. Okay, so say for example, now also you want a virtual machine to be created and you want to use that virtual machine for your personal use. Okay, let's not take about the CI or CD, any kind of an usage. Let's take a simple usage. Say that right now you're using a laptop, okay, but you don't want to use your laptop as your laptop doesn't have memory. Okay, think that that is a situation and you want to use the other source for performing your work. Okay, so that time what you will do, you will come to the Azure portal, you will click quickly create one machine for you. Okay, one similar Windows machine as you have. Okay, you will create that machine. The cloud provider will help you. That means Azure will help you to create that particular machine for you along with the login credentials. Similarly, how you connect the RDP session, you can go ahead and create that particular server, open that server using the credentials and go ahead and perform whatever operations that you want in that particular server. Okay, and from the next login, you can go ahead and directly hit on connect and connect with your credentials, use it on your daily basis. So that is one simple example of how your Azure will be useful. Okay, similarly, like how you are using one of the service called as your virtual machine, there are several other services also, like your app service, like your storage, like how you're using Google Drive. Same way, if you want to store any kind of your folder, files, tables, queues, blob, everything will be stored under a single Azure service that is called a storage account. Okay, so whichever option that you are available, readily available to opt in Azure, all those options are usually called as services. Okay, so we won't be telling the options, we'll be calling it as services. That is why it is usually called as one of the Azure services. So virtual machines are one of the Azure services. Okay, similarly, there is a categorization where we have different services in Azure, and to understand the different form of the services, we have the categories. Okay, so in Azure we have three type of services that mainly Azure provides. Not only Azure, all the other cloud providers will also provide the same type of services. So it is IaaS and PaaS and SaaS. So Azure will provide three type of services. So what is IaaS stands for is the infrastructure as a service. Okay. And what is PaaS stands for? It is platform as a service. And what is SaaS stands for is the software as a service. Okay. So you need to understand what actually these terms stands for, because this will be the terms that we will be using regularly in Azure, and you need to understand the difference between all these three. Okay, so let's go ahead and can you open the Google and type in differences between IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. And I'll give you the differences between them using the portal also. Okay, and PaaS, yeah, PaaS and SaaS. It is PaaS. Yes. enter, enter. Okay, so here just scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Wait. It is already giving you a highlight of few things, right? IaaS gives you the access to resources like virtual machine and virtual storage. PaaS gives you an access to run the environment and all that, right? So let's take a simple thing only and understand what is IaaS and all the differences between those three services. Infrastructure as a service means it will be allowing you to take the whole infrastructure only as a service. It will provide you and you will be the owner of the whole infrastructure. You can maintain the whole infrastructure and do the upgrade, patch, everything on your infrastructure. Okay, so infrastructure defines it might be a single server that is similar to your laptop, or it might be a collection of servers also, so which will be referring to your particular infrastructure depending on what kind of applications and how many applications you are running. Okay, so right now let's take virtual machine is one of the example for your IaaS, because once you create a virtual machine, they will be handing over that virtual machine to you alone, and whatever managing thing that is required for your virtual machine. Say for example, you are going to apply a patch for your virtual machine based on the applications that you're using. That patching will be taken care by you only, okay, because you are the sole owner of that particular virtual machine. After creating the virtual machine and handing it over to you, Azure team will not be responsible for anything else, okay. So all the maintenance will be done by you only. Say for example, you see that there is a necessity for CPU addition, there is a necessity for the memory, okay. In that case, what you will do, you will only be connected to the virtual machine, you will only be extending the CPU, you will be changing the cores, you will only be changing the memory. If that is the case, you will be adding the drives, you will be adding the data for that. Okay, so that means IaaS will tell you, it will just hand over the infrastructure for you, all the maintenance will be taken care by you. Okay, so what is the scenario where this kind of service will be required is that whenever you have a team which is more secure and you don't want the maintenance should be taken by any other team like the Azure team, you want everything to be taken care by you only, as you will have secure apps that you are taking care of. Okay, so in that cases we will go with IaaS as the service. The second option is PaaS. So what is this PaaS is? It is platform as a service. So what it will do is that Azure will give you a platform. Okay, so one such example is your Azure App Service and also Azure SQL Service. So app service, anyways, we are going to see in the pipeline. Let me take the example of Azure SQL Service. Okay, so what is the SQL Service is that in case if you want to have a SQL service, that is your SSMS, and you want to create a database. Okay, so in that case, what you will be doing, you will be going ahead and installing SSMS, similarly how we have installed the Visual Studio 2022, right? In the similar way, there is an application called as SSMS for SQL operations. You will be installing that under your machine. You will be creating the database. You will be maintaining the database, everything. Okay. But instead of that, you want to purchase Azure SQL database. What will happen is that it will be giving you that platform only. That means by itself, it would have already installed SSMS for you. It will be just giving you the logins. You can go ahead and directly log into the SQL server and perform your operations. And if anything is happening, that means if you have a large number of users or if you have large number of data, automatically the SQL service will take care about your data and it will notify you about the data. Okay, if it is more, it will tell you you are nearing to the end of your memory, you need to add the memory. Okay, and if any automatic patches that is coming from SSMS tool that has to be updated, automatically it will update those patches for you, those updates for you. Okay, so you don't have to really care about it. You just have to purchase a Azure SQL service from Azure Portal, and then you can go ahead with it. Okay, that is the advantage of a platform as a service. That means the platform will be given to you. The underlying machines which the platform gives, it will be maintained by it. That means if you're using a SQL service, for that SQL service, you need to have a virtual machine where your SSMS will be installed, right? And how do you manage that particular virtual machine? You don't have to take care about it. Azure will take care about it. Understood? So this is the definition for your platform as a service. The next one, what we have is the software as a service. Okay. So software as a service will help you to give the whole product only to you. So the best example for software as a service is your Azure DevOps. Okay. So Azure DevOps, how are we accessing this particular product? We are just accessing it through link. Okay. For this particular link to work, behind that, we will have several servers situated in several locations, and there will be continuous patch updated on it, continuous development work happening on the Azure DevOps tool. All these will be happening from the backend. But for you, you will be readily available with the link. You will be having all the existing features, right? So once you log into the Azure DevOps link, you are readily available to use Azure repos, to use Azure boards, to use Azure pipelines, right? And if anything happening behind this particular tool will be managed by the Azure DevOps team. Okay, so this is the best example of having a software as a service. Okay, so these are the three major differences that you, different services that you will see in Azure portal. Okay, hope the Azure, what do you understand by Azure cloud provider and what is the different types of services that you will be getting from Azure is also clear. Not only we have, I think we have just listed few of the services from Azure. There are multiple services that the Azure will give you. Okay. So as an homework, what I want to do is that go ahead with the Azure portal, just see the different services and understand the definition of the services. And I'm sure that we won't be able to cover each and every services of the Azure, but we will try to cover major services that we will be using and using in Azure DevOps. Okay. So this is all for today's class. I want you to go through the portal, Azure portal. Tomorrow, we will be creating an Azure app service and we will be seeing how to deploy our app, that is your web application one, into Azure app service and see how does that work. Okay, right now we have just double clicked on the exe and taken the link we have loaded, right? But we also want to load it across the world, right? So for that, we will be using the Azure app service in tomorrow's class. Okay, hope the class is clear. In case if you have any doubts, please let me know and we'll connect tomorrow for the rest of the class. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you both.